Class is officially in session. I'm gonna need you all to turn on your listening ears, okay? It appears that my garden harvest videos have stirred up some controversy, and I will list all of the comments that I have received about picking my tomatoes early. Now, if you see your comment, this is not me taking a jab at you in any way, shape, or form, but I am going to hopefully educate you and everybody else watching this video, so please share. So here is all of my tomatoes that I have been harvesting out of my garden. And you will notice that some of these are green. And that is because tomatoes ripen from the inside out. So I picked these top green tomatoes 2 days ago, and as you can see, they are already starting to turn red. Now, a really good example of a tomato that I picked fully ripe is right here. And as you can see, it's splitting, it's cracking, it's not doing the best. And to prevent that, I pick my tomatoes whenever they are still a little bit green. And what that allows the tomato to do is it will ripen inside and not be out in the elements, in the heat and all of that stuff, and hopefully prevent cracking. Now, you are absolutely more than welcome to pick your tomatoes when they are totally ripe. But for somebody like me, who lives 40 minutes away from my garden right now, if I go outside and I pick all of my tomatoes when they look like this, I don't have that long of a window to process them. Whereas if I pick tomatoes that look like this and allow them to change colors inside, I have a way bigger window to let this ripen and then process. If you have ever went to the store and seen ripened on the vine on your tomatoes that you're buying, what they do is they cut the vine from the tomato plant while they are still green, and those tomatoes are ripened inside. There is no way to meet the demand of tomatoes for everybody when they are picked ripe. So there is no right or wrong way to harvest a tomato. In fact, I had a plant outside that was incredibly sick, and I needed to take it out of my garden. So some of these are incredibly green, okay? But a good rule of thumb is if you run your hand along the tomato and it is not fuzzy, so if you've ever seen like the smaller tomatoes, they will have fuzz on the outside of them. Those probably will not ripen because they are not fully developed. But the ones that are very smooth on the outside and are much bigger, they will ripen inside just fine. So I understand that a lot of you were concerned that I was picking my tomatoes too early, but this is an accumulation over the past several days, and the majority of all of these were green whenever I picked them, and they ripened just fine. It allows you to have some more time before you have to process them, and then